everyone. Welcome to Alive and Aw's very first video. I am Becca, co-founder and co-creator of Alive and Awe. This very first video is basically a little bit of my background, my past year, what the video means as far as transitioning from that girl to the girl, and how Alive and Awe came to be. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a 39-year-old single mom of two beautiful children, a 14-year-old and a 5-year-old. They keep my world interesting, crazy, and busy. I enjoy every minute of it. I'm very blessed to have a networking type of family that helps out and pitches in. We do a lot of things together, and it's helpful. The last couple of years, have been dating, out there seeing, I'm ready, let's see, or what I thought I was ready. However, I was not, obviously. So I put myself out there in the dating scene, started dating. I quickly realized that I am a self-sabotager. I would get something that looked pretty, looked great, and I was going to go for it. And then when I got it, I would push it away, because what if it hurt me? So I had gone through this self-sabotage of push away and put myself back out there to start dating again. When I did this, I met a man who, at the time, I did not realize how big of a gift he truly was to me. This man reminded me of a true awakening of love and what that is, what that's to feel like. Those moments that the only way you can describe them is through touch, through smell, through your senses of a moment in time that stopped because it was so surreal. That type of love exists and is amazing, and those moments do stop forever in time. Those are little love capsules in this great big time zone that we live in. So I met this man who made me feel all these things, and I was like, holy hotcakes, what is going on? I'm kind of more the career, nobody's going to domesticate me. I don't want to cook or do those kind of girl things. That's not how Becca rolls. And here was this man who I wanted to do those things for. I was thinking, well, I could take a cooking class maybe, or I could, imagine myself staying at home. Now, this man had been very honest from the get-go that he was not looking for any type of long-term relationship. For me, the self-sabotager, I was cool with that because I could fall in love with him and then blame myself when it didn't work. Yet all he had done was been honest from the beginning, saying, he wasn't in a position to be in a relationship. So I fell in love. I fell in love with this man and all these moments that we shared together. Didn't work. Timing, he was honest, again, amazing man, and that's okay. It's okay it didn't work, because it wasn't with him that was really the gift that was given to me. The gift that was given to me was the love that was awakened inside of me because of him. A love that is so earth-shaking and so real that you can't help but stop and think, oh my gosh, that took my breath away. This is amazing. This is unreal. These are the moments. The girl. This is what happens to the girl, the Cinderella. So we didn't work out, and I had this heartbreak moment of, but I loved him, and He made me feel these things that I didn't know I was capable of feeling or having. So now what? So I got sad. Normal. In those sad moments, though, I realized I had an option. I could take all of my false assumptions, isolating love, try and convince myself that I wasn't good enough or this wasn't supposed to work because, he had been honest and I forced myself into wanting something that I knew I was never going to have. Or, just these things that just tore me down. All these false assumptions, isolating love. I was failing, right? Or I could stop. I could remember those moments of closeness that time did stop, and that feeling, and that love. And when I realized that, I started to fall in love with me. I started to realize that this man, as wonderful as he is, he was there as a gift to awaken this love that was in me, this light that I had forgotten because of the path and the sins that I had made by being unwed and carrying a burden of I wasn't good enough, so that's why I didn't have a husband, and felt like in my head, my little picture of what everyone else thought of me was Becca's that girl that, has it together, yet she's not ever really going to get a husband because she's stubborn and she's difficult and she's this and she's that. However, I don't really believe I am those things, and that I have this big, huge, loving heart that I got so scared to share and show people, because every time I did, I got this, well, she's different and she's difficult, yada yada. This man reminded me that it was okay to love me and to fall in love with me and to be the girl that I was created to be. As we moved apart from each other and my spiritual growth became more and more awakening and enlightening, I realized that God, Yahweh, Jehovah, light, universe, whatever it is that you want to call your inner higher self, Gabby Bernstein says, she calls it her inner ing. Whatever it is that connects you and aligns you to that loving spot that we all have within us, that is ultimately where we want to be, so we can move forward and we can be on a path of enlightenment and love for everyone. I don't want to be that girl who has the stigma of failing, seeing my false assumptions, isolating love. I don't want to do that. I want to love. I want to show love, and I want to be love. I want to be learning our value every day and know that I have value and you have value, and it's okay to show it to one another and to share it with each other. We're all here for a path of guidance, and I fully believe that this relationship happened for me to remind me that maybe people do look at me as that girl, and that's okay, because in my heart of hearts, in my Yahweh's heart, I'm the girl. And that is so precious and so breathtaking that anything that happens here is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's okay this relationship didn't work, because I fell back in love with me, and I fell back in love with Yahweh, Jehovah, light, universe, whatever it is that you call that. I became alive in awe of this beauty that is before us, And all we have to do is ask for it. All we have to do is ask our angels to help us, ask our saints, ask Buddha, those things that connect you and ground you. They're here for us. They want us to love one another and to choose love over those assumptions of yuckiness. They want us to lighten each other and to show our light to one another. And that is what I hope to do with Alive and Well, is for us to realize that even through our heartbreak and our heartache, that loving ourselves is ultimately what matters. Witnessing that even when we're hurting, we can still be a light and show that. As women, reminding ourselves how beautifully created we truly are, and of our feminine side that God created for us, that the universe gave us. It has a worth and a value to it that is priceless, and we need to remember that. I pray that as we go through this journey from becoming that girl to the girl, that you guys stay tuned and you follow along with us. We just set up a website, www.aliveandawe.com. You guys are more than willing to email us with suggestions of things you would like to talk about. Maybe if you have prayer requests, if you have more questions for us, there's a prayer group waiting to pray. We all go through different things in our lives, and we have options. And those two options are to stay on what we feel is the fail side, let our false assumptions isolate love, or we have the option to love, which is learn our value every day. I don't know about you. For me, though, I want to know my value, and I want to know that I shared that with others and encouraged their value. So for me, I choose love. Thank you for watching Alive and Well's very first video, That Girl to the Girl. I'm excited as we start this journey and looking forward to the next video. We will see you guys soon.